What's going on with you guys? You know who it is. It's your boy, Jean-Michel. And today I'm going to be talking about what I feel like is the USB slimline controller. I don't know if there's a category for these, if you could call them. They're MIDI controllers, but they're just little small fader controllers. This is the one I think that started it all, and it's the NanoKontrol. I've had a bunch of these over the years. Probably about 5 or 6 of them. I used to sell MIDI controllers back in the day. So I went through tons of these that I used to sell, and ones I used to keep for myself and use, and I'd always end up selling it or giving it away or whatever the case may be. But so I decided to pick it up to talk about it now to see if it's still viable, if it's something that can be used. This is the NanoKontrol 2. And again, this is covering inside of my series where my MIDI control series, where we're really just going through MIDI controllers and talking about their functionality and their use, and how I would use them and if I would recommend them. Now, let's dig into the box and let's see what this is all about. So I'm just going to open it up from the bottom here. For whatever reason, no particular purpose as to why. It's just more convenient. That's all that's in the box. Nothing else in the box. Yeah, nothing else in the box. Just wanted to make sure. Well, no, I think let me see. It's got to be so let's open this part up. Sorry. Here's I should have opened it up from the top, because here's the USB cable. So that's what you get for opening it up on the bottom. All right, documentation, yada, 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 owner's manual, blah, blah, blah. This is the actual unit. I love this one, and I've always loved the NanoKontrol series because of its form factor. It's small, it sits on your keyboard, kind of out of the way. It's not really taking up a lot of space. You can set it anywhere on your keyboard or on your desk or whatever station or whatever you're using it on. It's got 9 different faders that you can use to control. It's got dedicated, what I love about it, dedicated solo, mute, and record buttons. And then you got dedicated pan knobs as well. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really, really cool. Along with your transport, you got marker sets, track buttons here, and a cycle button. So they give you pretty much every line of control that you can think of when controlling your DAW, or in my case, what I use a lot of these for is controlling my software instruments in a live situation. So I'm going to plug it up, and we're going to look at how it can work in a few DAWs. Okay, from opening up the manual, you get this little download code and stuff like that to be able to download your software and everything to use it. It comes with a suite of software. There's also a section in the manual that tells you how to use this with all of the different DAWs. In order to use it with Logic, which I'm going to be doing, I have to go here and download the Surface plugin to my computer. But the software bundle that you get with it is absolutely amazing because you get Korg Gadget, which is kind of like their own little, software that they use to do it. The Korg came up with Korg module for iOS, a software called Scoob, pretty cool. Melodix, the M1 LE, I remember that keyboard back in the day. Then you get all these plugins: Lounge Lizard, Ultra Analog Session, Strum Session, and you also get like Digital Sensations by UVI. You get Reason Light, and you get an Ableton Live discount coupon that you can use to save $50. So like if you wanted to get like Ableton Intro is like $100. You can get it for $50. So I think that's pretty cool to be able to have all of that software that you get just from getting the NanoKontrol 2. That's pretty dope. So we're going to jump into Logic here once I get this plugin downloaded and installed on my computer. All right, now that I've installed the Logic plugin on my system or whatever, I instantly, all I had to do was plug up the NanoKontrol, open up Logic, and I got instant control over faders, all of that stuff like that. It just pops in, automatically controls and does what I need for it to do, control the pan, all of that stuff like that. I can use the transport controls. You know, rewind, fast forward, record, you know, if I have my inputs. You know, can record and do all of that as I have that set up. So it's pretty cool. Solo, mute, even record arm. I have complete control all from here, and I think that's really, really cool, all from this one unit. So it's really, really cool. Now, I'm going to get into what I would use it for, which is using it to control software instruments in a gig, which is a lot of people use it for. So let's kind of jump over to main stage and see how that situation works. All right, so I have it set up here inside of main stage 3. I don't have any sounds loaded up, but you can kind of see the concept of how I would control it. I have my pan, everything set up here. So when I do load my instruments in, I have my volume sliders already set up, you know, to control all of my volumes on all of my sounds, my solos, you know, my mutes, all of that on each sound. I also have a panic button set up here, so I can hit panic, stop, play, and then I also got to record that I can hit or whatever to record on that. So that's pretty much the whole setup. I have this this template linked down in the description. You can click on that if you're interested in just a pre-map template. Literally, if you have this, all you would have to do is just plug your NanoKontrol in, and you would have complete control loading the sounds that you use, and it's ready to go. All right, so hope that helped you. Hope that blessed you. Hope this video has been informative. I got a couple of other videos that I'm going to be doing, you know, with the NanoKontrol. I have the NanoKontrol Studio that I'm actually going to be doing a comparison against this and the brand new studio version that they have. So look for that, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. I'm out. Holla at your boy.